Ken Patera shoots on a phone call he had with Wahoo McDaniel during the final days of AWA late 1989. And the phone call stemmed around Ken Patera seeking employment. And this was the time frame where the AWA was in a real decline. The AWA became a laughingstock using the fake audience as you see here. Give me a break with the green screen.
Former World Tag Team Champion and now wrestling today for Baron's Blitzers. G.I. Joe himself, Mr. USA, the man with the Cobra Clutch.
And the wrestling took place in a studio with no audience. And let's take a listen to what Ken Patera has to say again about the final days of the AWA.
So I finished up Survivor Series 1988. Never looked back. Fuck it.
Yeah. Is there any talks to go in NWA at that time or WCW?
No. I was still going through a divorce, and
you went back to AWA, but it was pretty much dead at that point.
No, I went back to Minnesota and opened up a health club.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
you go back to AWA in its dying days, though, right?
Well, yeah, I did, but that was a couple months after I opened up my health club. I said, I was doing very well.
Okay.
Business was really good, and so I said, how in the hell can I kick this in an extra gear? So I was going to call Wahoo McDaniel. Wahoo McDaniel and Ray the Crippler Stevens was booking for Gagne at their new wrestling office. So I get a phone call from Wahoo. I think it was the next day or the day after. I said, fuck, I was just going to call you. He said, really? I said, yeah, I just opened up my gym here, and if I come to work for you guys, on a part-time basis. He says, part-time? He says, fuck, we're less than part-time now. We're only running one or two shows a week. Sometimes we might go 2-3 weeks without work. I said, you're kidding. He said, it's dead. He said, no, you're going to jump on a sinking ship if you come back. I said, how's your TV show? He said, no ratings. Ratings went from 80% viewership down to like 2%. Nobody was watching it anymore. Gagne lost all his TV connections and everything. McMahon had made sure of that. But anyway, 3-4 months, I might have worked 10-12 shows. That was, then they were trying some kind of a new TV format. They brought Sergeant Slaughter back in and some deal with a fake audience. It was a new technique they'd been using out in Hollywood. Yeah. Like they'd have matches without an audience, but it was a blue background where they can stick in. Oh yeah, it was horrible. I went out there, I watched it for about 20 minutes. I turned around, got in my fucking car, and never called back, and somebody stopped by the gym. I said, fuck. I said, why call? And fuck, they know why. Fuck it. I said, I bet within 6 months there's nobody there. It was about 3 months, so yeah, it was dead. It was gone.